why do you think they call this a banana plant? I don't know. Sort of a funny name for a plant, don't you think?
Hey, Scott. You know, this place really kicks ass for the dorms, doesn't it?
It's big, I'll say that much. I'm gonna miss all the girls, though. Girls all the time, anytime I want them.
What are you talking about? Girls all the time. Girls anytime. I don't think I've ever seen you with a girl. You're cracking me up.
Wait, didn't I ever tell you about me and Becky? How could I not have told you?
Well, I get it, you're a comedian. Let me tell you something. After having sex with me,
Yeah.
Becky vowed to settle for nothing less. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's one vow I'm sure will never be broken.
Yeah, I know. Stop it, you're hurting me. Hey, Scott, look at this. It's Lord Gumbo. He's here to make this house a legend. I think he's going to bring peace and unprecedented sex to every member of this household. Come on, Scott, pay reverence, will you? It's Lord Gumbo.
When are the other guys getting here?
I don't know. I think Kevin's moving in tomorrow. I don't know about Devesky, but it's a good thing we got here first, huh? Get the prime pickets on the old bedrooms.
You say these guys are pretty cool, huh?
Oh, hell, I don't know. You know about as well as I do. I mean, Kevin was in my psychology class last semester.
I don't know.
And, Vesky's the guy that put the wanted ad in the paper for a place to live. He could be a psycho for all I know.
I don't know. Let me tell you, I hope they're not a couple of assholes. I don't think I need to spend the entire semester with a couple of assholes.
Ah, relax already. Think parties. Think good times.
So where's Becky living at this semester?
Oh, well, she's staying in the same place she did last semester. But between you and me, I'm sure she'll be spending most of her time over here. With me. In bed. The both of us together, you know, in love.
I have to tell you, Brian, as far as humility is concerned, your character suffers, but I do envy you.
Envy? You envy me? That's a sin, isn't it? Doesn't it say somewhere in the, yeah, it says in the Bible. It says that that's a sin, so, you know, better stop that stuff.
Man, I envy you for having a girlfriend like Becky. I know I don't always talk too kindly about the female race, but you really are lucky to have a girl like that.
You know, funny you should say that, because I never looked at it that way before. You know, as a luck thing. Like you say, I thought it had something to do with my stunning personality and shocking good looks. This luck thing, though. I'm going to have to give that some serious thought.
You know what I mean. I wish I had somebody like that.
Christ, if you weren't so damn tense all the time, you would have a girlfriend. I mean, granted, you're no me, but there are other girls out there. I mean, sure, Becky's nice looking. She's got a great personality. What a set of legs she has, too. You're really nice. But, you know, I mean, she's always smiling. She's always got a smile on her face, happy about something. In fact, I don't ever think I've seen her in a bad mood. She's always so cheerful. Why is that? Man, that's really weird.
You lucky bastard.
I think you're right. What can I do you for?
I'm Jerry Devesky. I put the ad in the paper. I guess I'm living here, huh?
Right, yeah, Jerry, come on in. I'm Brian Hess. I'm living here, too.
Hey, I didn't get you out of bed, did I?
Well, yeah, he did, but I had to get up anyway.
I was going to put these boxes down. Full of books. I don't know why I keep them all. I've read most of them twice. Hey, are you the only one here?
No, Scott's here, too. He's still asleep upstairs. You read this book twice, huh, Jerry? That's deep.
Well, that's practically my Bible. I know that book by heart.
Are you communist, Jerry?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, don't call me Jerry. My friends call me Red. When you guys bring this couch, pretty nice.
Oh, the house was furnished already. Most of the stuff was here. Even that big fucking television. Look at it. Probably runs on gas.
Hey, the bedrooms come with beds.
Oh yeah, beds, desks, lights, closets. This place is all right.
Well, that's great, because I didn't bring a lot of stuff. Just my books, you know, and an assortment of personal items.
What's your major, Jerry?
Red. Call me Red. I hate the name Jerry. It's, so capitalistic.
Okay, fine. Red.
Yep. Well, it's not that I want to live in Russia, you understand? It's just that I admire the works of Marx and Lenin.
That's what I don't understand. With those sort of interests, I'd figure to be a political science major or something. Secretarial skills? Quite frankly, I don't get it.
Well, it's my parents, you know. They want me to have something to fall back on. You guys signed the lease for this place yet?
Yeah, Scott and I did. I think Mr. Renner's coming over later, so you and Kevin can sign it.
Oh, Mr. Renner, what's he like? He's not one of those hardcore landlords, is he?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I think Kevin rented from him last semester. He seems to approve of him. He said he didn't have any problems. You have a girlfriend, Red?
Well, no, not exactly. There's this girl I go out with every once in a while, Jennifer, but she's not really my girlfriend or anything. She and I just share the same philosophies about life and whatnot. Oh, what about you? You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I've been seeing a girl for a couple of years.
What's her name?
Becky, what do you want me to do with this plant? It sure is pathetic. Well, just put it over there in the corner for now. We'll decide what to do with it later. What a mess.
I gotta lay down for a while. I'm beat.
That's cool. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs. You can take your pick between the 2. Scott already took his. Come on, I'll show them to you.
Okay.
Behind door number 1, here you have it. Not huge, but comfortably intimate. Light switch is in a dorky place, though, over there behind the door.
I'll take it.
Wait, don't you even want to see the other suite, sir?
No, this one will do nicely. I find the view of the street to be most pleasing.
Very well, sir.
Oh, wait, a tip. Don't disturb me while I'm taking a nap.
communists.
Look at you with that guy. What was his name? Tony, I think. That's with the shit-eating grin on your face. And where are his hands? What did you two do that night?
That's between me and Mr. No.
Oh, come on, no secrets.
Well, if you must know.
I must.
We didn't do anything. The guy was a real bore. I think we spent the whole night talking about space.
Space?
Yeah, plants and crap like that. He tried to tell me about the Big Bang Theory. I think you and Brian know something about that. He tried telling me that distance in space is measurable only in theory, that planets make up imaginary points. He was really into it.
I guess the guy really needed his space. Oh my God. There's Brian and I at that Halloween costume party last year. That was so embarrassing. I can't believe we went as leopards.
I remember that. Everyone was trying to figure out why you guys are purple and covered with warts. Hey, look, it's the Martians with BD. That was hilarious.
I wanted to go as King and Queen or Hansel and Gretel, something like that. But no, Brian and his fried brain came up with this. He even tried to get me to go with no arms, like they fell off from leprosy, you know?
The boy is goofy.
I know, but I love him anyway. I think I love him because he's so crazy, you know?
Gosh, that's original, Becky.
Hurry up with the tape, Scott. The damn thing's gonna fall.
Let me do it. The last one you hung up was crooked. Let me show you how it's done.
What, are you suddenly like the professional in the fine art of poster hanging?
That's right. I'm the man.
Hey, go get that, will you? The poster's gonna fall. I'll guard it.
Oh, hi, Mr. Renner.
How are ya? Call me Tom. Mind if I come in?
Sure, come on in. It's your place. Have a seat.
I just stopped by to get the other two guys' names on the lease.
Well, Kevin hasn't moved in yet, but Jerry's here. He's asleep upstairs.
Kevin's not here. He told me he was going to move in a couple of days ago. Oh, well, I suppose I can get Jerry's signature while I'm here. Kevin's a good kid. I ran into him last year. You guys would tell him to call me, though, when he gets in, won't you?
Will do. Hey, Scott, why don't you go upstairs and tell Jerry that Tom's here with the lease?
What? You got a broken leg?
Come on, I'm holding up the poster. On in.
Hello, Jerry. My name's Scott.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
I just came in to tell you that Mr. Renner's here with the lease. He seeks your signature.
As you probably already know, the rent is $180 per month, plus utilities. Now, I'm a fair guy, and if you're a couple days late, I'm not going to make a big deal about it, so long as you're not real late. There is one thing I insist upon, though, and that is that you don't have any parties in the house. It's not that I don't want you to have any fun, but I'm worried about underage drinking. This town has a bad reputation for parties, and I don't want to have any trouble with the cops.
Not even a small party?
No, Brian, I'm serious. No parties.
Oh, that's okay by me. I'm not really into the party scene.
Oh, good.
Come on, girl. Come over here and dance with me. Let's do that funky, crazy, twisting, Jane Fonda romance thing.
Not right now, Kevin. I have to finish writing this letter. You just enjoy yourself.
Tia, I may have told you this before, but it merits a repeat. I love beer. Truly I do. On a hot summer day like this, nothing handles the job better than beer.
You're an asshole.
What do you think of the place, Jerry?
I heard a strange sound coming from the attic this morning.
All right, Scott. I guess I'll be the one to ask. What kind of sound did you hear coming out of the attic?
It was sort of a scraping sound. kind of like a rubbing, scraping sound. It was odd. I heard it before I got into the shower this morning.
Probably just a rat or something.
No. It didn't sound like a rat. It didn't move like a rat.
What are you talking about? It didn't sound like this. It didn't move like that. Well, it didn't, because there is no it. There is no entity. Don't go trying to tell us monster stories, Scott.
You know, in Russia, I hear there's really big rats. Dog size, I hear.
The Soviet Union?
Yeah, Russia. Really big ones.
So, maybe nothing's in the attic. But what did I hear then? I heard something, guys.
Hell, I don't know. Maybe he... Hey, where the hell is Lord Gumbo? What'd you guys do with him?
You took him off the mantle, right, Brian? And I'm supposed to think he's up in the attic.
No, I didn't touch him. Did you move him, Red?
What? No. What the hell are you guys talking about?
A little clay guy about 6 inches tall. Brian, you put him on the mantle last night.
And this little clay fella, does he have the habit of walking around?
I've never actually seen him walk anywhere. But strange things sometimes happen when he's around. Like the time our television remote disappeared.
What are you talking about? It wasn't strange. Somebody ripped it off. Nothing strange about that.
No, nobody ripped it off. Except maybe Lord Gumbo. I mean, nobody else was even in the dorm room. Even if somebody did break in, I'm sure they would have taken more than the remote.
So this Lord Gumbo, this little clay guy, has he ever killed anyone?
He saw it on our resident advisor last year. The guy had it coming. He lived.
I know you moved Gumbo, Brian, but I heard something in the attic, so I'm going up there to check it out anyway.
I think you better do that.
I'm going up there right now. Going up into that dirty, stinking, hot box of an attic. Whatever I find up there, I'm bringing back down here.
Okay, Scott, you can come back downstairs. I know where Lord Gumbo is.
I thought so. Where is he?
I took him off the mantle earlier when I was cleaning. He's in my room.
Why don't you put him back? You can't just leave him in your room. I don't think you could just leave him in your room like that.
Oh, Christ, man, don't overdo it. It's just clay. I mean, I wasn't even sure if you wanted him sitting out on the mantle. I mean, it's not the most attractive thing in the world.
He belongs on the mantle. We want him on the mantle. Ain't that right, Red?
Yeah, fine. That'd be great.
Okay. I'll go get him. Obviously, it means a great deal to you two. Especially Red. Look at him. He can barely contain himself.
Appreciate it.
Way to be a team player, Brian.
Can you believe him? Taking Lord Gumbo off the mantle like that?
This thing plugged in.
What kind of fool does he take me for?
We're not getting a picture here. Does this thing work?
Actually trying to make me think that Gumbo was up in the attic. What an ass.
Tell me again how much you love me, lest I forget.
Kevin, I'm kind of used to you acting like a jerk, but you're working on a new low. Shouldn't you be moving into the house?
Hey, you're not trying to get rid of me, are you?
I love you because you're so perceptive.
Now that really hurts. You come right out in what I found to be a particularly cruel fashion, and you ask me to leave.
Give me a break. I'm starting to get a headache.
Fine, fine, fine. I'm leaving. Just want to call my landlord to let him know I'll be at the house tomorrow. Not that you care, but I haven't officially signed the lease yet.
So do you know these guys you're moving in with?
One of them was in my psychology class last year. We used to go out drinking.
I hope they know what's in store for them. what they can expect from your unique perspective.
Well, I'm sure they'll manage, Tina.
Well, I hope that
I figure I'll be spending most of my time over here.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not there.
Okay, where is that? What'd you guys do with him?
Well, why don't you tell us? You're the one who took him.
I took him off the man when I was dusting. I put him in my room. I was just in there looking, and he's not in there, I'm telling you.
Okay. You're screwing around again, right?
No, Scott, I'm serious. If one of you guys don't know where he's at, and somebody must have ripped him off.
Who could have taken him? Nobody was here today. Except for Mr. Renner, and I don't think...
Red, you see him anywhere?
But take my word for it. I've never seen this Mr. Gumbo. Well, I checked the bathroom and the bedrooms and that funny little room in the back, but there's no sign of this Gumbo character. I really don't know why he'd be up there if neither of you put him there.
You say you looked in my room?
Yeah, he's not in there.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't look through my room without asking me first.
What's the big deal? You want to find this thing, don't you?
The deal is, it's my stuff, and I don't want anybody going through my room without asking first.
Relax, Scott. I mean, he's just trying to help out.
Oh, well, how would you like it if I went into your room without asking? It's not a big deal or anything. I just don't want people going through my stuff. Is that unreasonable?
Sorry. I didn't realize it was such a big thing. I'll be sure to ask next time.
Scott, you gotta learn to loosen up a little bit, man. We all gotta live together in this house for the next 9 months.
Hey, you guys, I'm getting a little tired. I think I'm going to go upstairs and read a little bit. See you later.
You wanna look for him downstairs?
I guess, but I don't know what he'd be doing down there.
Hi, guys.
Becky?
Just thought I'd stop by to see what the place looked like.
Oh, you want the grand tour? I'll give you the house special.
Hi, Scott.
We're looking for Lord Gumbo, but we can't find him.
Who?
Oh, you know that little Clay guy? The one we had in the apartment last year? Yeah, he's gone. We can't find him.
That thing? It's a blessing in disguise. I hope you two don't find him.
No, that little guy's important. I mean, Scott and I stayed up all night last year making it for one of my art projects. I mean, the guy's character. I mean, let's face it, he reeks of tradition.
Well, your art teacher didn't think so. Didn't you get a D on that project?
Oh, what? Dr. Michelangelo? What the hell did he know? He was only pissed because it looked like his wife.
That's not very nice, Brian.
What? I'm serious. You ever seen her?
We gotta find him, Brian.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll look for him later. I kind of want to show Becky around the house. Maybe we'll come across him.
Well, do whatever you want. I'll go look for him by myself.
All right. I'm leaving already.
Well, it's not that I want you to leave, but, I mean, these guys probably think you're skipping out on them or something. They're probably even looking for another roommate by now.
What are you going to do tonight?
I don't know. I'll probably just watch TV or something. Believe me, I can manage without you.
Well, why don't you come by the house tomorrow? You could meet the guys. Plus, I'm planning on throwing a big house party Friday. Kind of a settling in thing.
This is probably a silly question, but do these guys know about this party you're planning on throwing?
It's a party. What's to know? Everybody loves a good party. Besides, it's a tradition. I always throw a party before classes begin.
You know, you really should ask your landlord, don't you think? I mean, a lot of them don't like this sort of thing.
There won't be a problem. Mr. Renner and I are very close. I rented from him last year. Besides, he loves me.
Where's everybody going, Gumbo?
Who's going where? Mind if I join you?
What'd you do with Brian?
Well, we went to bed about half an hour ago, but as soon as he fell asleep, he started snoring. I usually can plug his nose to get him to quit, but not this time. He was snoring so loud I had to come out here. It really is nice out tonight, though.
Did you ever wonder why so many people drive by around this time of night?
Not too often.
Why are they in such a big hurry? Where are they going? Do they have a destination in mind, or are they just driving back and forth?
Do you really care what they think? Where they're going?
Well, it wouldn't bother me so much if they came by once and never came back. They know I know. They know I remember their cars, and that really pisses me off.
I bet if you just ignore them, they'll go away.
No, because they win then.
Get away from me, you fucking weirdo!
How come you went through all my stuff? That was really stupid. Now I'm gonna have to straighten everything up.
No, nobody told me. I didn't know.
Nobody asked, did they? All you had to do was ask. You could have said, Scott, would it be okay if I went through all your stuff, fucked with your private shit, fucked with you? And I would have said, sure, Jerry, go ahead. And when you're done, we'll get something to eat.
What are you gonna do to me?
What are you done?
You gonna kill me?
I'm not gonna do anything to you. It's what might happen to you that ought to worry you. And whatever does happen, it ain't gonna be my fault.
Whose fault then?
The communists.
What?
You and your funny little books about Karl Marx. Where are they ever gonna get you? What good are they gonna do you? You ought to read about reality. That's the only thing that can help you now. So, how do you like these dead plants our landlord left us?
Yeah, those definitely are not healthy. Probably should throw them away.
I'm not gonna bother with them.
You know the real reason why I came out here to talk to you, Scott. I want to get the inside story on your love life. So what's the deal? Are you seeing anyone special?
How come you always bug me about that stuff?
Well, I'm not trying to bug you. I'm just curious. I mean, I know it bothers you, and Brian and I spend so much time together, and you don't have a girlfriend, doesn't it?
You think it does?
Well, yeah, I mean, it would bother me. If my roommate was seeing someone and I wasn't, that would bother me.
Is your roommate seeing anyone?
Why, Scott? Interested?
I didn't say that. I just asked if she had a boyfriend.
Okay, no, she doesn't have a boyfriend.
She bothered?
What the? Oh, I get it. I see your point, but to tell you the truth, she is a little jealous of Brian and I.
I'd like to have a girlfriend, I just don't have the time, you know.
Oh, you don't have the time, and you haven't found the right girl yet. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm not trying to tell you anything. Things are just too busy for a girlfriend right now.
Things are too busy? God, Scott, you act like you're running a business or something. Too busy? What's so important that you can't take time out for a relationship?
I don't know. School and all that. It takes up a lot of my time. If I wasn't in school,
Then you'd have a girlfriend?
no. I'd have more time.
Sure are an original, Scott. Well, I better get going before Brian finds out I wandered off. Good night, Scott.
Good night.
Oh, you're awake.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I went out on the front porch to get some air.
Oh, snoring again, huh?
Pretty loud this time. I couldn't get you to stop, and I didn't want to wake you up.
So what'd you think of the porch? Pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, nice dead plants. Scott was out there, and I talked to him for a while. I'm kind of worried about him. He's acting a little strange.
Acting a little strange. He is a little strange. As long as I've known him, he's always acted that way.
I know, but this is different. Something's bothering him.
Why? What'd he say?
Well, we were just talking about girls and stuff. You know how I always bug him about not having a girlfriend. Well, but then, before, when I first got out there, he was going off about the traffic, about the cars going back and forth, and about how the people in the cars are watching him. I don't know.
You took him seriously? I mean, he just says those things to keep people off balance. I mean, he's good at that pseudo-philosophy, paranoia bullshit stuff. I bet he really had you going. I wish I could have seen your face.
Well, I don't know. It didn't sound like he was fooling around to me.
Like I said, he's really good at it. I mean, his mind never stops. That boy has got one heck of an imagination. He used to pull that kind of stuff on me all the time last year, until I figured it out. Isn't that right?
Well, I hope you're right.
Trust me. I mean, he's just playing around. He's fine. By the way, while you're up, do you mind turning off that light over there? I gotta get some sleep. So is Rocky, too. In there.
But of course, Master.
What? Are you still here?
Yes, silly. I spent the night. Don't you remember?
Go home, Kevin.
Why do you keep telling me that? You have to understand. I don't know these guys too well. I have to ease my way into the house. Too much of me, too quickly. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm sure they could handle it.
Maybe, but I like it here so much.
But you see, this is my apartment. I pay the rent. The food in the refrigerator, that's mine too. This bed and these blankets, my stuff.
You see, that's the beauty of this relationship. Sharing. That's our bond. Can't you see we were meant to be?
No.
I'm absolutely starving. You want me to make you some breakfast?
Not really.
What do you got to eat? I have something.
Nothing. I'm all out of food.
Well, I'll just whip something up. Kevin Linder's breakfast special is coming your way.
How in the hell did you get in there? I've been looking for you all over the place.
So where'd you find him?
Found him over there, in the cupboard. With all the glass. It's sort of a funny place for him to be, don't you think?
Does seem a bit unusual. I didn't put him there. The last time I saw him, he was in my room.
And you didn't see him walk in here, climb up onto the counter, and then jump into the cabinet. You didn't see any of that, did you?
No?
Well, I wonder how he did all that climbing.
Well, gee, I really don't know. Why don't you ask him?
I'm only gonna ask you once, Gumbo. And I want a straight answer. How did you do it?
I know. Maybe he's asleep.
I never thought about it that way. I mean, after I did all that climbing, I'd be tired too. I better wake him up. Hey, Gumbo! Playmaster! Your creator commands your attention. Wake up! He's not talking. No answer.
Hello. Oh, hi, Lori. Yeah, she's still asleep. Yeah, she's a little tired from last night and all, you know. Yeah, hold on a minute, I'll get her up. No, just hold on.
Hello? Oh, hi, Lori. Yeah, I have to get some too. Why don't I go with you? Okay, how does, 10 minutes sound? Okay, great, bye.
You're leaving me?
Well, just for a little while. Lori has to get some books, and I thought I'll go with her.
Well, while you're out, buy me something nice.
You, want to come over to the house with me today to, meet my new roommates?
Geez, as much as I would like to, I have to work at 1 o'clock.
Well,
I'll try to stop by when I get off.
yeah, well, you know, you really should, because, I don't know these guys too well, and it might not be safe for me there.
It may not be safe for you here.
What was that?
I said, yeah, I'll stop by after work.
Sweet, sweet. I don't know what it was that I, made here, but sure seems attracted to this plate.
So tell us, Mr. Lennon, since it's our pleasure to speak with you today, with considerable surprise that you're still alive, has communism proven effective? Sincerely, it is not a question of communism's strength. Rather, what concerns me is the will of the people to work towards the common goal. Okay, point well taken, but isn't communism based on collective participation? Oh, yes, that is the basic idea. But if the individual fails to work towards participating in socialism, communism cannot exist. So what you're saying is that communism's downfall or failure is based in the selfishness inherent in all humanity. Precisely. Mankind is incapable of practicing community. Communism is therefore a fantasy. But doesn't that go against everything Marx taught us? Yes. But you see, Carl never got out very much.
Hey, Scott. I guess all who worry can rest. The king, the master, the one. Lord Gumbo, he's back on his throne, eh? Peace now reigns supreme.
His absence was a frightening thing, wasn't it?
You're damn right it was. Hey, that reminds me. Which was it, you and Becky were talking about last night? I think you really spooked her.
How do you mean?
Well, how do I mean? I mean, she said you were talking to her about strange stuff. You know, like you're prone to do now and again. You didn't perhaps tell her one of your little stories, did you?
No, I was sitting on the porch last night and she came out and started talking to me about girlfriends. I feel stupid when she starts asking me all those questions. So I figured if I gave her a dose of weirdness, she'd get discouraged and leave me alone. It worked pretty well.
I think she thinks you're insane.
Hi, people.
Hey, Rick, good morning. Glad to see you made it out of bed.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I gotta go to work. I'll see you guys later.
Look, Red, look. Lord Gumbo's back.
Oh, that's terrific. That's really neat. Okay. Bye, guys.
What the fuck was that all about?
I don't know. I guess he had to go to work in a hurry.
Where does he work?
Hell if I know, he should have asked me.
I didn't have the chance. He ran out of here like he was on fire.
The boy is odd.
Stand back, fellas. Take it all in. The man has arrived.
Oh, son of a bitch. Look who finally showed up. Where the hell have you been?
I was detained at my woman's place. You see, she just would not let me leave. I tried and I tried, but she wouldn't. She's got a thing for me indeed.
Hey, Kevin, you remember Scott, my roommate from last year, don't you?
Yeah, sure I don't.
Get a good look at him. You'll be spending the next year with him.
Good to see you, Scott. Now that you guys are like brothers to me, let's talk party, shall we? I have in mind a prime beer festival, a rowdy, on-the-edge gathering of brew consumers.
Party? Now, that's what I like to hear.
We can't have a party. You read the lease. You heard what Mr. Renner said.
Don't worry about Rainer. He told me the same thing last year, and I threw tons of parties without a problem.
Oh, that reminds me, Kevin. You're supposed to get in touch with Mr. Renner about signing the lease. Yeah, he stopped by yesterday.
Will do. So what do you guys say? Are you going to help me organize the party?
I don't think we should be talking about a party. If we throw a party and get caught, we're going to be in a shitload of trouble.
Relax, Scott. I'm not gonna care if we throw a small one. I mean, think parties, man. Good times. I mean, that's what college students do. I mean, it's practically a requirement.
Now that's the spirit. And now that we're all in agreement, it's party time this Saturday. It's in the air. It's in our genes. We're victims of our youth. What has become of America? I love you guys.
If you clowns are serious about throwing a party, then you can count me out. It's a toilet full of stink.
Hey, Bride, who's that dude peeling out the driveway? He sure was in a hurry. He fucked me or ran me over.
Oh, that was Red. Yeah, Jerry Devesky. He's your other roommate.
Yeah, well, the man looks stressed.
Oh, you know what? He's a communist.
What the fuck are you looking at?
$70 for 2 books. Can you believe that? Each semester, I never fail to be disgusted with how much I have to spend on this fine educational literature.
Well, you wouldn't have to spend so much if you bought used books.
I refuse to buy used books. They're all pre-highlighted. I take great pleasure in marking those books up myself. That black highlighting pen works wonders. It reduces your average volume to cliff notes.
Yeah, and it strikes a low C chord with your grades, too.
Hey, an uncontrollable side effect of summarizing.
Lori, I want to ask you a sort of weird question.
What?
Well, you remember Brian's roommate, Scott, don't you?
Tall, mysterious fellow.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So, what about him?
Well, suppose he were to ask you out. Would you go out with him?
Jeez, I don't know. What are you trying to set me up with him?
Well, sort of. Actually, I'm trying to set him up with you. See, I don't think he's gone out with a girl in a long time, and I think he's kind of jealous of Brian and I.
God, what? Is this guy a loser or something?
No, he's a really sweet guy. He just needs to go out with a girl. But I think he's too shy to ask someone.
So I'm like what? The female therapist?
Lori, I'm not asking you to sleep with him. I just want you to go out with him.
Oh, I get it. You like this guy, don't you? You want to go out with him yourself, but you can't because he's Brian's roommate and you'd never be able to pull it off.
Wrong. I like Brian, and you have been sniffing too many highlighting markers.
So even if I would go out with Scott, I doubt that he would even ask me. He doesn't even know me. You think he's just going to pick up the phone and give me a call?
No, but if you're serious about going out with him, I could arrange something.
Oh, this is truly pathetic.
Hey, Kev.
Sweet doors.
Hey, Rye.
Yo, sir.
Listen, how did I end up with the smallest room in this house?
Got here late, that's how. Besides, what's so bad about that room?
It sucks.
Use your imagination. I'm sure you can do something with it. Hey, Ken, let me ask you a question. You should drop this history class here. 8:30 in the morning. That's way too early.
I really want that big room. Got a lot of stuff, and that room would be perfect.
Scott's room? Forget about it. I don't think he'd be too interested in giving it up.
Yeah, I'll bet I could persuade him. I'll employ my charisma, and tactfully, of course.
I know, like I said, you picked that room right when we got here. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, you know, you never really do know until you try, Bri.
Well, I suppose not.
Hey, Scott, buddy. You awake? Scott! You with us, man?
What do you want?
My. Aren't we a little touchy today?
What do you want?
I have a question to ask you. Actually, I have an offer to make you. How would you like to have that room over there?
What would I do with 2 rooms?
No. See, you're a little confused. What I meant was that you would take my room and I would get yours. Kind of like a swap. Are you starting to picture the beauty of it now?
No thanks.
Why not?
I don't want to.
What kind of a reason is that? That's not a reason. You're going to have to give me something I can accept.
Fuck you.
That won't do.
Look, I'm not interested because Lord Gumbo ain't interested, see? It's for him to decide.
Scott, wake up. Wake up. You are having a fucking nightmare.
This is Lord Gumbo.
Damn! That thing's uglier than my mom in the morning.
Just watch while I ask Gumbo what he thinks about your little offer. Great Gumbo! I have to talk loud. His hearing isn't so good. Yeah, Gumbo! Would you find it appropriate for me to give this man my room?
What are you doing?
Shh, be quiet. He's still answering.
He hasn't spoken a word yet.
That's just it. He's answering in a silence. His muted response indicates that he finds the issue far too preposterous to comment on.
He hasn't said anything yet.
Yes! Yes. But in his silence, a great many words are spoken. A great many negative words.
Oh, come on. What are we doing here? Talking to a statue? Can't you just trade rooms with me?
No, I told you. The Gumbo doesn't voice his approval. Therefore, it's been decided.
You're fucking weird.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
I'll figure out a way to get you and Scott together without making it too obvious.
You really are worried about that, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it'd be good for him.
I wish I could figure you out sometimes. You put so much energy into the strangest things.
It's important to me, that's all.
You do have something for Scott, don't you?
I told you already that I didn't, Lori.
Yeah. But if you weren't so attracted to him, you wouldn't be spending all this time talking about him.
What time? I've been spending all this time talking about him.
You've talked about him for just about the whole day now.
Well, that's subjective. I could argue that.
I think you are.
Hey guys, I'm talking to you. Does anybody want to help me throw a party?
Hey, I'll pitch you in for beer, but I don't think Scott and Red, they're too interested in having a party.
Goddamn right. We're not having a party. Not in this house.
Would you relax? You're acting like a baby.
How about I pull your face off? Would you like that?
Oh yeah, sure, I'd like that. Would I be charged for that?
Hey, come on, guys, and we can talk about this calmly, can't we?
There's nothing to talk about. My name's on that lease saying that I wouldn't have any parties at this house, so there's not going to be a party.
What do you think, Jared? Do you want to have a party?
I don't think it's a good idea.
God, are Brian and I the only two guys in this house who know how to have a good time? I've never been around guys who are so uptight.
I don't know, Kevin. I mean, the two of them, and along with I, did sign the lease. So maybe we should have a party.
Fuck the lease.
Now, when you get a chance, just go over to Scott and start talking to him. But don't make it too obvious.
I'll give it a try, but I can't promise you anything. You might not even be interested in it.
Just be yourself.
If I was being myself, I wouldn't be doing it.
You're such a pal.
All right, babe! More women, ladies, please, come in.
This party's a little gem. I can feel it. Don't you think so, Becky?
Let's go in the kitchen. I think Brian's in there.
So hurry, I want to see who's here.
Well, in a minute. Let's go. Hi, Brian.
Oh, hi, Becky. Hi, Lori. Glad to see you guys could make it. Why don't you go back and get yourself a beer before the keg runs dry?
Brian, I have to talk to you about something.
All right, let her rip.
Well, I kind of need to talk to you alone.
Well, can't it wait? I mean, I'm kind of talking with the guys right now. Ain't that right, fellas?
Yeah!
Long live the irresponsible college student!
Yeah!
Tonight, seriously, the beer's on me.
Yeah!
Let's go get a beer, Lori.
So what?
Lori, Andy's here.
So, who's Andy?
He was the guy I was dating before I met Brian. You remember him?
Oh, you mean the guy you were messing around with even after you met Brian? Huh, that guy's an asshole.
He sure is. And the problem is, he's here.
Did he see you?
He sure did. He was staring right at me. It was almost as if he expected me to be here.
Well, maybe he did. He's got to know somebody here. Maybe he knows Brian.
Well, he definitely knows of Brian. He thinks that Brian is the reason I broke up with him. The truth is, I broke up with him because he's an ass.
Well, what is he doing here then? Maybe he's going to do something to Brian.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't cause any trouble if he even just talks to Brian. I've got a lot of explaining to do.
Well, maybe he'll just leave.
I hope so. But I think he's here for a reason. I just don't know what it is.
Let's go find Scott.
I don't even want to go back out there with Andy out there.
We can't stay in this little room the whole night. Come on, don't let that jerk ruin your evening. Let's go talk to Scott.
You ended up here all by yourself, Scott.
Well, keeping my distance from the party. We're not supposed to have a party. I told those guys that a million times.
What do you mean?
Our lease specifically said that we weren't supposed to throw any parties. We're gonna get into trouble. Look at the size of this damn thing.
Well, now that it's going strong, you might as well enjoy yourself.
Oh, I am enjoying myself. Except for that jerk-off Kevin. This is his damn party.
You remember my roommate, Lori?
Yeah,
How you doing?
I can do better.
Hi there, Becky. Long time no see.
What do you want?
Don't get all excited. I just want to talk to you.
I don't have anything to say to you. Just
Oh.
leave me alone.
Oh, I think you do, because I have a lot of things to say to your boyfriend. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear about it.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want to talk to you.
Why don't you just leave her alone, shithead?
Shut up, bitch. This doesn't concern you.
All right, fine. I'll talk to you if you promise to leave after that.
You won't see me again.
All right, let's just go outside then. I don't want anyone to hear this.
Fine by me.
Don't go outside with them, Ben.
It's all right, Scott. It's the only way I can get him to leave.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold. What should we get on this pizza?
Get pepperoni, man.
Okay, I want pepperoni on all 30 of them. Yes, that's right. Okay, can you give me a total on that, please? That much, huh? No problem. Okay, what? Okay, it's a house with the big lights on it. Yes. Okay, right, fine. Okay, man.
How are we gonna pay for all that pizza, man?
Don't worry. We'll take a collection.
I'll be back in a minute, Lord.
You're gonna go check on Becky, aren't you?
No. I don't know.
She's a big girl, Scott. She can take care of herself.
Yeah, I figure she can.
Off of me, asshole.
What are you doing with that punk boyfriend of yours?
It's none of your business. I don't have to defend him to you.
What, he's good in bed, I suppose. Is that it?
What called me, you fucking slime?
We'll make a little deal. You give me a little piece of what Brian's getting, and in return, I won't tell him that you were still fucking me after you started dating him.
Oh, you really are a man, aren't you? Mother must be proud of you.
Oh, you think you're pretty funny, huh? Let me show you what funny is. Who's fucking around in there?
Go on inside, Becky. What did you think you were doing out here?
Get away from me, asshole, because when I get up, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Is that right? Really? I don't think so. You see, before you get a chance to do that, I'm gonna knock you in your fucking head with this bat here.
Don't, psycho, I'm warning you.
You're warning me? Are you warning me? You must be warning me because I don't see anybody else out here. I'll tell you what, let's make a deal. I'll ask Lord Gumbo here. See? I'll ask him if I should let you live. If he says yes, then you get to go. Do you understand how this is gonna work?
You're crazy.
Yes! Well, let's ask him, shall we? Mighty Gumbo! Should I let this pathetic person who has no respect for women go? I guess you can say you didn't hear it here.
Ask him again. Maybe he didn't hear you.
Maybe not, but that would be rude.
Hey, pizza kid, it's about time you got here.
Try not to order 5,000 pizzas next time.
30 pizzas. We only ordered 30.
Hey, pizza's here.
Hope you didn't forget the extra cheese and super sauce.
And pepperoni, too?
Yeah, nice hat and britches.
Hey, G-Man, it's only pizza.
I got a mess of change for you.
Whatever.
How much do I owe you?
$240.
Trust me, it's all there. I'm a college kid, though, and we can't afford to tip.
Hey, Scott, where were you last night, man? You missed one hell of a party.
Yeah, right. Well, I was tired, so I went to bed early last night.
You're probably not going to want to hear this, but Lord Gumbo's gone again. He's not on the mantle.
It doesn't surprise me. Somebody probably took him last night.
Yeah, right. Who'd take that ugly thing?
Don't ask me.
So what happened last night?
What? Oh, you mean with the clown out in the driveway? I took care of him.
What'd you do?
Oh, not much. But I'll bet he saw her this morning.
You hit him?
No, I reduced him to a slobbering shell of a man, but I didn't hit him. I shrunk his ego. He left this morning with his head between his knees.
Do me a favor. Don't tell Brian about what happened last night.
It's our little secret.
Thanks, Scott.
What do you, want to do with these boxes?
Let's put them in the garage for now.
Where are you guys gonna put these boxes?
I figured we'd just put them in the garage for now until trash pickup.
Don't put them out there.
Why not?
Well, it's not that you can't put them out there, it's just that I wouldn't. I was out there a couple of days ago, and there was a raccoon or something living in the garage. It got into the garbage and made a real big mess. If you guys put those out there, they're gonna get chewed to bits.
What do you think, Kevin?
Well, I guess if that's true. We better not put these in there until after we catch that damn rodent.
All right, I heard that, brother.
Let's go do it.
Do it. Hey guys, wait a minute. You don't want to do that. It might be rabbit or something.
He's right. I need some sort of clubbing device. I need a weapon. We'll probably find something in the garage. Let's do it. Hurry up, Brian! Shit's blowing out! Stop it down! You're there, so please, you! Help you! Becky, go lock the front door so he can't get in.
Is that cool?
Oh, Mr. Wynn, our landlord.
Why?
Just do it, please.
You can stop now. I know you guys had a party last night.
What? No, we didn't have a party. We just had some friends over for some pizza.
Couple of friends, huh? That's an awful lot of pizza. How did you fit them through the door afterwards?
It wasn't easy.
You can cut the crap, Brian. I drove by here last night, and you guys must have had 50 people in here. That was really stupid of you. I thought I made myself clear that there wasn't to be any parties in this house. Evidently, you didn't take me seriously.
So what happens now?
Well, after you get done cleaning this up, you can start looking for a new place to live.
What? You're kicking us out?
That's right. Wednesday, by noon. I want you and all your guys' stuff out of here.
3 days from today.
That's good math, son.
Why are you only giving us 3 days? You can't do that.
Oh, if you had bothered to read the lease, Kevin, if you'd even signed it, I don't even have to give you 3 days legally.
What about the deposits we had to leave you?
I'll come through here after you're done cleaning up, and if there's no damage and there's nothing broken, I'll refund the deposits in full.
Well, I got an idea. Before you do that, let me point out a few things that were broken already when we moved in here. Like that big antique fucking television over there, it never worked. The toilet upstairs, it's shit. And the refrigerator, hell, they're so screwed up, all my food was cryogenically frozen.
I'll take a look at them.
Yeah, you ought to take a look at them going to the city dump.
Brian, I'm not the one who threw the party. You guys got yourselves into this. I'm just enforcing the lease. By the way, don't forget, Wednesday by noon, or I'll have to deduct daily rent from your deposits, okay? Bye.
God damn it, can you guys believe that?
Maybe if you talk to him, he'll reconsider.
I already tried that, he's not budging.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Son of a bitch! It really pisses me off. It's gonna be impossible to find a place to live this late in the summer. I'm gonna have to drop out of school for a semester. Oh man, my dad is not gonna be pleased.
Well, you know, you really should have thought about that before you threw the party.
Don't you give me that crap too, you were at the fucking party.
Hey, don't yell at me. I didn't sign a lease that said I couldn't go to parties.
Well, that's really clever, Tina. You're a regular hilarity.
Why don't you just leave?
That's the best idea I've heard all night. See ya. Bitch.
Needle dick.
Thanks to your buddy Kevin, we're screwed.
He's not my buddy. Besides, it wasn't all his fault.
Well, whose fault is it then?
Oh, we all threw the party, man.
That's bullshit. I must have said 12 times that I didn't want to have anything to do with it, but nobody listened.
Who knew we'd get evicted for having a little fun?
What? What are you talking about? The lease said that if we had a bash, we'd get busted. We threw a party and now we're fucked.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. In 3 days, I got no place to live.
Sure you'll find another place, right?
I doubt it.
What are you gonna do, Scott?
I'm thinking about ripping Kevin's face off.
Oh, Christ, man. You gonna rip my face off, too? I wanted to have a party myself.
I don't know. Let me think about it. Maybe I'll ask Gumbo.
You're not gonna get the chance. Gumbo's gone for good this time.
He'll be back. He always comes back.
Where are those guys gonna live this semester?
Brian's probably going to ask me if he can stay here for a while. He hasn't yet. I don't know what the other guys are going to do. Scott especially worries me. I mean, he doesn't get along with too many people, you know.
That boy has a tremendous crush on you, you realize.
What are you talking about?
You mean to tell me you never noticed? Last night, when you went outside to talk to that loser, Scott could not sit still. He had to go out and check up on you. I could have taken my clothes off right in front of him, and he wouldn't have even looked my way.
Well, he was just protecting me. He's a very caring person.
Like I said, he's in love with you.
I suppose he is. What do you want me to do about it?
You could admit that you sort of like him, too.
I swear, you're obsessed with that thought. Why do you keep saying it?
Because it's obvious. Look, I'm not going to run out and tell Brian that you've fallen for his roommate. You can talk to me.
You up here, Lord Gumbo? I know you're up here, Gumbo, because I heard the noises again. You shouldn't hide up here, because I won't be able to find you in case of an emergency. Show me where you're at. Can't see very well. You weren't in the garage today, and that's where I left you. So you must be up here. I don't know why you like it up here so much. It's dark and very dirty. Things are moving a little fast around here, aren't they? If you'd asked me 5 years ago what my life would be like today, I'll bet I would have guessed wrong. From day to day, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll never stop loving Becky. You help me understand that, Gumbo.
Lori, I'm going to Brian's for the night.
Going to see Scott while you still can, huh?
All right, Lori. Since you seem so concerned about Scott and I, I'll tell you the truth. I am very attracted to Scott, but that's as far as it goes. I care a lot for Brian, and I'm not sure I'm willing to jeopardize our relationship.
What do you mean you're very attracted to Scott? You mean you like him a lot, but not as much as you like Brian?
I don't know. It's not that simple. I mean, I'm not even sure why Scott appeals to me. We have almost nothing in common. I don't know. Everything is so screwed up.
Well, have you told Scott how you felt?
No. I mean, I wouldn't know how to go about it. Half the time, he doesn't even talk to me. And the thing is, now that they've been kicked out, I probably won't see Scott very often, if ever.
Why didn't you talk to him tonight?
No, I've missed my chance. Plenty of times.
Hey, Red. Hey, Red, do you have a calculator I can borrow? Downstairs trying to balance my checkbook. Something wrong with this. I keep punching in 20 plus 20. They keep saying equals 80. I figured that out by hand, and I don't think that's right.
Oh, sorry, I don't have a calculator. I've always associated them with money and capitalism, but, so I never bought one. Pretty stupid, right?
I don't know. I mean, that's what you really believe in. I mean, communism or whatever. I mean, if you really believe in that, then it's not stupid to you, and that's what's important anyway.
Well, that's just it. Deep down, I don't buy into all that crap. I don't know if I do it for attention or to be different. Guess those are probably the same thing. I'm 22 years old, and I'm not sure I know any more than I did when I was 10.
What are you talking about? I mean, you know more about political stuff than I ever will.
But that stuff doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything. Why trade all that shit for something useful?
I think it's about time we went home, Gumbo. Just for a little while.
Brian. I'm glad you stopped by. I wanted to talk to you.
Well, I just stopped by to see if you wanted to get something to eat.
Here, this stuff is yours.
Oh, what's this all about?
Well, I think we should stop seeing each other for a while.
Oh, what are you talking about, Tina?
Well, don't pretend like you haven't seen this coming. I mean, we haven't been getting along for quite some time now.
Oh, we haven't? And who decided that?
Well, I don't think anyone decided it. It's just the way things are. I need my space.
Yeah, well, this all sounds pretty goddamn selfish to me.
Well, I'm sorry if you feel that way.
Oh, right, you're sorry? I'm the one who's sorry. I'm sorry that I ever wasted any time and effort on our relationship or whatever it was that we had. You can keep this crap.
We'll see you two later.
Where are you going, Red?
Well, I'm gonna go home for a couple of days before I start to look for a place to live. It's been nice living with you for a week, Brian, but I guess it's time to move on. Oh, by the way, I left my books on Russia upstairs. You said you didn't know much about political systems, so I thought you might like to read some of them.
Well, you sure you don't want to take those books with you, Jerry? I mean, you love those books.
Positive. I don't need them anymore. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, take care.
guys.
Take care, Red.
Jerry.
Take care.
This place is emptying out about as fast as it filled up.
It's kind of sad, isn't it?
I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things.
Brian, did Scott tell you where he's going to be staying this next semester?
Well, sort of. Actually, I think he's considering taking the semester off. I mean, to tell you the truth, I think he could use the break.
Who couldn't? So you guys have to be out by, what, Wednesday?
Yeah, by 12 o'clock. You know, something just occurred to me. We're all alone. The house is all ours.
Let's just get something to eat.
There you go, Gumbo. You get to sit up here for one last day. And we have to go. All because a couple of inconsiderate jerks. There's one now. King of the clan.
The fuck are we doing here, Scott? Playing with our dolls again?
See, Gumbo, not only is he inconsiderate, but he's got a foul mouth as well.
Do you know how stupid you look talking to that thing? You ought to have your head looked at, because you must be in constant pain!
Not really. I feel pretty well, actually.
Why don't you let me ask it a question, Scotty boy?
He's not gonna listen to you. He doesn't care for your stupidity.
You don't think so? Well, I'll give it a try anyway. Hey! You piece of shit! You're the ugliest thing I've ever seen!
He didn't hear that.
No, well, maybe this'll help.
I don't have a clue as to why you did that, but I'm gonna break your fucking neck.
Oh. Shit, man! I fucking broke my nose!
Oh God, look what that bastard did to you, Gumbo. Don't worry, he's gonna pay dearly.
Good afternoon. We have a complaint at this address regarding an assault. Did you report this incident?
I sure did, but the son of a bitch ran away.
The suspect fled the premises.
That's right, he ran away.
Well, we'd like to just come in and take a look around.
Sure, why not? But the bad guy got away.
Well, my partner's just going to come in and take a look around and make sure that the suspect is not in hiding.
Whatever you want. Take my word for it, though. He's gone.
What is your name, sir?
Kevin Linder.
Kevin, could you give me a description of the assailant?
He's about 6 feet tall, dark hair, dark eyes, about 22 years of age, and his name is Scott Nerman.
And what, if any, is your relationship to the assailant?
Roommate.
Okay, well, Kevin, I'd like you to come down to the department and fill out a report. Could you do that for me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Brian! Man, what are you doing here?
Scott stopped by Becky's earlier today. He said something about being chased by the cops. You know anything about that?
I sure do, man. I called the cops on that asshole. He assaulted me. Too bad that bastard got away. You didn't bring him with you, did you?
No, he went home. One of his buddies took him there. They asked me though, you're damn lucky he's 50 miles away from here.
Oh, I'm
Pretty
so
pissed.
I'm so scared. So what do we have? Scott's things here?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. Lock up when you leave, because I'm going to bed. I am smashed. Mama say, mama, mama, mama say, mama.
Hello, operator. Get me the police. It's an emergency.
God.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he, Brian?
Jesus, Scott. You didn't tell me you were going to throw him through the glass doors. I thought you just going to rough him up or something.
It's special bargain night.
Why is he tied to the chair?
Why is he tied to the chair? So I could get a clean shot at his head with this bat here.
Oh, no, Scott, you're not serious.
I'm very serious. I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I mean, I agreed to help you out a little bit, but I didn't know you were going to throw him through the glass door and try to kill him or anything.
I intended to kill him from the beginning, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I'm not going to let you.
Just
Look, talk to Lord Gumbo. You always ask him his advice before you do your crazy shit. Ask him about this. Go ahead, ask him.
Lord Gumbo, should I kill tonight?
Don't do it.
Son of a bitch.
I don't believe it.
That's what I thought.
What?
He's broken.